Well, it's always a delight to follow Italian football. Martin Tyler here with you again. Alan Smith is with me again, and we have Calcio Our Football for you. Crotone very happy with their recent form. The last game they won against Chievo.
Brilliant performance in winning 6-1. Can't see it continuing. I think they might get a draw here.
Well, the visiting team have been really entertaining us with some great attacking football, and actually they're the top scorers in the league so far.
Well, they've been full of goals and coming from all areas of the pitch too.
Several changes for Inter. Christian Ansaldi starts with Davide Santon as the fullbacks. Felipe Melo comes in for Jeffrey Kondogbia, who's been out of sorts lately. In attack, Mauro Icardi starts, replacing Stevan Jovetic, who's been out of sorts lately. This is how the visitors will line up today. Alexander Tonev starts, looking to continue his great form in midfield. And today, it's just the one striker in the side. Well, when players are supposedly, in quotes, unsettled, the agent usually comes up and says something publicly rather than the player himself. We've heard a bit from the agent. So the manager's letting him just get on with his life because he's picked him.
Well, that's right. I mean, the agent's job is to get the best deal for his client. But, you know, the player's job, if he's picked, is to do his very best. So let's hope he does that here.
And in control of the game, Gustavo Apollonio. The game underway. First half started by Inter. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. And in he goes with the tackle. Medel. Tries the through pass. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Able to make a good interception. A goal from the Stadio Olimpico, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Bologna. 7 minutes played, 1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. Croton! Oh, he had a real go.
Well, you can't knock him. He was in the right place at the right time. Just couldn't provide the finishing touch.
We did have to just interrupt Alan McInally earlier. A goal for Bologna, that's his message, a goal for Bologna. The score is now 1-0. Can't keep the ball at the moment. And back it goes to the goalkeeper. Adrian Stoyan. And here's De Rossi. Doing well to keep the ball. It's a quick break. Shots on here. Oh, great work by the keeper. Perisic. De Rossi. Could be dangerous. He can put them in front. And in the end, it's nowhere near the target. We also have, coming up soon on EA Sports, coverage of the Calcio A fixture. Inter, they'll be facing Milan away from home.
Yeah, an important 3 points coming up for grabs here. Can't wait for it.
Good strong tackle. That's run out of play unnecessarily, really. Taken quickly. That's a turnover in play. Palladino. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Here's a chance. Trying to score with a one-touch.
Well,
yeah, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Came in with a challenge. De Rossi. It is Inter who are very much the favourites in this match. Perisic. Ferrari. Goal news from Palermo.
It's a goal for Palermo. 30 minutes played, 1-0.
This with a chance to go into the lead now. Gone for goal in spectacular style.
well, I was expecting him to be wheeling away in celebration there.
That's a turnover of possession here. Good defending. Eva Banega. Alan McInally watching the Palermo game, and the news from that match is a goal that has been scored, and it's Palermo who scored it. There was some doubt about it. It's a goal for Palermo. The score is now 1-0. He's gone too early. He's offside. Felipe Melo. Santon. Inter now looking for some attacking inspiration. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Medel. Good pass. Getting it forward. Trying to get the cross in. Well blocked by the defender. It'll be a throw in for Inter. Davide Santon. Well, he's threaded the path through neatly. And he's in there with a header. That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around, he's hung on to it. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Well, he's got support here, and he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. And shoots! He's blocked the shot well. Santon. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. De Rossi. Perisic. Gary Medel. Well, it's down to the referee to stop the play, and he's done that. The referee...
Chievo Verona 0, Juventus 0, Napoli 1, Lazio 2, Palermo 1, AC Milan 0, Roma 0, Bologna 1, Torino 1, Cagliari 0. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Juventus with 27 points. In second, Roma with 26 points. In third, Atalanta with 25 points. In fourth, climbing the table, are Bologna with 23 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Torino with 22 points. In sixth and falling are Genoa with 22 points. In seventh, moving down, are Sampdoria with 20 points. Bottom of the table, Palermo with 7 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Pescara with 7 points. Third bottom, Cagliari with 11 points. Fourth bottom and falling are AC Milan with 12 points. Atalanta 1, Roma 2. Bologna 0, Atalanta 2. Cagliari 2, Udinese 1. Palermo 2, Lazio 1. Rome 2, Pescara 0. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Roma with Chievo Verona 2, Genoa 1. Fiorentina 2, Palermo 1. Lazio 0, Roma 2. Pescara 1, Cagliari 3. Sampdoria 1, Torino 0. Udinese 1, Bologna 1. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Roma with 35 points. Cagliari 0, Napoli 0. Palermo 0, Chievo Verona. Coppa Nazionale. Genoa 2, Frosinone 2. Genoa won 5-4 on penalties. Chievo Verona 0, Sampdoria 2. Genoa 1, Palermo 0. Juventus 2, Roma 0. Lazio 1, Fiorentina 1. AC Milan 3, Atalanta 2. Napoli 1, Torino 2. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Juventus with 38 points. In second, Roma with 35 points. In third, climbing the table, are Sampdoria with 32. Bologna 1, AC Milan 1, Fiorentina 0, Napoli 1, Palermo 0, Pescara 1, Roma 1, Chievo Verona 0, Sampdoria 1, Udinese 2, Torino 0, Genoa 1. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Juventus with 41 points. In second, Roma with 38 points. In third, Sampdoria with 32 points. In fourth, Atalanta with 30 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Genoa with 30 points. In sixth, climbing the table, are Inter with 29 points. In seventh, moving down, are Torino with 28 points. In eighth, AC Milan with 26 points. Bottom of the table and falling are Palermo with 13 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom rising up the table are Pescara with 14 points. Fourth bottom moving down are Lazio with 18 points. Fifth bottom and falling are Fiorentina with 20 points.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is the Olimpico. Crotone, they'll be hoping for a better result today after they suffered that home defeat against Juventus.
Yeah, didn't lose by much, just by the one goal, 1-0. But I think they might bounce back and get a draw.
An Olympic Stadium here in Rome, rightly called an Olympic Stadium. It had an Olympics here in 1960. Of course, it's not changed too much since then.
No, it's one of those stadiums quite hard to get into. They put a ring of steel around it, but they've had some great games. Remember visiting here for Italia 90 as a supporter.
Lazio and their lineup for you now. Federico Marchetti starts in goal. Stefan Radu starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. Lucas Biglia starts, a player struggling for form. And he could get away here. The shot's on! The keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball. Senad Lulic. The home team have some work to do, Alan, because they've lost their last two games. They've got home advantage, They need to win today.
Yeah, they do. Put pressure on them in front of their own fans, but I fancy them to do it here, actually.
There's some potential in this move. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Lulic! Super stop by the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball as well. Lazio well equipped throughout every aspect of the team, but this is a man who really has got the ability to seize this match by the scruff of its neck.
Well, he's a crowd pleaser, and he's also a player that...
De Rossi! Credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's a glaring miss.
A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Attacking now. Shots on here. Oh, great work by the keeper. And that will be a corner. Rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. It was good play until they got that challenge in. And here comes De Rossi. In quickly. Good position, they've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Strong tackle, and one that's led to a corner. Well, he's been talking now, finally. We've heard from his own mouth that he doesn't want to play for this club anymore, but he is playing today. That's going to be a test of his professionalism and how the fans are going to deal with him as well.
Well, I'm sure he'll get some stick from a certain section of the fans, but he's got to get on with that. He would have expected it. But it's a curious situation. I'm surprised the manager's picked him, to be honest.
Well, good through ball to take the lead. To the rescue, and how? Palladino. Tremendous understanding from these players. Got the tackle in. Possibly a booking this. On EA Sports very soon for you, the Coppa Nazionale fixture. Coming up for Lazio, they'll be hosting Chievo.
Yeah, mouth-watering tight. They've faced each other quite a number of times in the past. Can't wait for it.
Shot on! Referee's given a corner. Marco Parolo! The own goal, yeah, that's what it is. Well, it's brilliant to see this goal decision system, the review system, and we can see quite clearly the whole of the ball over the whole of the line.
Yeah, I think in years gone by, maybe the ref wouldn't have been able to have given it, or his linesman, but great that you can now differentiate such small margins. Definitely a goal.
Keeping the move going. Stopped emphatically, and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. The shot's on! Well, he scored! And it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point. Sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. his game, isn't it? A one-touch finish, and a great example of it.
Yeah, it takes a lot of skill, bit of timing to keep that shot on target, and he did it beautifully.
And here's De Rossi, moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Could pull one back here. That's a good block. We'll see what sort of system they use to defend the corner. Mesbah.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker, but it was made too easy for him. Poor defending that.
Senad Lulic. Pressed and won the ball well forward. De Rossi. Terrific stop. And it's gone for a corner. And he heads it for goal. Just working away to try and find an opening. He's going to try it. What? Back off the bar. Referee has pointed for a corner. That's a corner not on the money because the goalkeeper's caught it. Danger's gone. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And there goes the whistle for half-time, and the scoreline is 2-0. I think that's a good performance.
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance actually.
It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. Alan McInally wants to join us now. He's got a goal to tell us about.
It's a goal for Sampdoria. 47 minutes played. 1-1.
They can get one back now. And they've scored. Well, so important that he's taken this chance because it still gives them a chance of getting back in the game.
Yeah, still got a bit of work to do, but momentum is on their side now. I quite fancy them.
Off we go again, 2-1. The goal for Sampdoria in that Alan McInally report, which we unfortunately had to cut short. But the home team did score in that game. It's now 1-1. Well, we are talking about quality, really, over quantity, because they've had fewer shots but more goals.
They have. They've been very clinical when they've got into goal-scoring positions.
Well, this is their next game for the visiting team, and you can follow it with us on EA Sports in Calcio app. Good forward play from them. De Rossi. He wasn't fazed by facing a player who's already got the better of him in this game.
Well, he's got his defenders out of jail there because they allowed the striker to run free.
They've got the ball back by that interception. Substitution now for the home team. Saw the goal and went for it. Kept out with no trouble at all by Marchetti.
Well, I don't know who the lad saw there passing the ball. Somebody in the crowd, maybe.
De Rossi. And they managed to score here.
Well, what a game this is turning out to be. From 2 behind, and now level again.
Well, look at it again. Off the underside of the bar and in.
Yeah, spectacular, isn't it, when that happens? Keeper no chance.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Well, where do we go from here now that they're level after being so far behind? Stefan Radu. Tackle goes in, and it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. And they're passing so well out there. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Here's a chance to attack. They've linked up well. A timely challenge. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Ciro Immobile. And they've cut it out. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. And here's the shot. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. They've got a corner now. Great header, great save.
Oh, nothing wrong with that, was there? I thought he was going to score with a header, but top keeping.
Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Home team ready to make a change. Just working away to try and find an opening. And it will go into the middle now. Gonna try one now. Well, you can't fault them for lack of effort. It's still level. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Quite clearly a free kick. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Here comes De Rossi. Doing well to keep the ball. Defensive block there. No cross coming in. It is a corner, and they're going to have to defend it. They spread it out wide here. Chance to, and it's a heading chance now. It's a certain goal. Oh, there it is! It's the goal that they thoroughly deserve. You wondered whether they would get it. They're in front now, which is where they really should be. Far, far the better side throughout the game. Well, the atmosphere's improving now. Now the home team need to improve. They're still in with a shout.
Yeah, time is running out. It's now or never. I think they've got to lift the game.
And Lazio are losing here as the game gets underway again. Here the challenge is a good one. Quick into the tackle, and the result is going to be a throw. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. And they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Substitute coming up for the away team. Dusan Basta. It's looking good, this move. And in he goes with the tackle. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. That's a good spot by the defender. Morrison. Really strong play in the tackle. And here's Dorothy. The board has gone up to indicate 3 added minutes. It's a good-looking attack, this one. It might be a final attack as they look for this equaliser. Through pass. He's injured here. To get the equaliser. Back off the post. And here's the cross. Keeper comes and claims it, and no great risk. Really nip and tuck here, right to the very last. And the referee blows. The game is over, and the final score is 3-2. Shots on here. Oh, great work by...
Chievo Verona 1, Atalanta 1, Genoa 1, Roma 1, Napoli 2, Sampdoria 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Juventus with 41 points, with a game in hand on the team below. In second, Roma with 39 points. In third, Sampdoria with 35 points. In fourth, Inter with 32 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fifth, Atalanta with 31 points. In sixth, Genoa with 31 points, but only behind on goal difference. In seventh, climbing the table, are Torino with 31 points, but only behind on goal difference. In eighth, moving down, are Bologna with 28 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Bottom of the table, Palermo with 13 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Pescara with 14 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fourth bottom, Lazio with 18 points. Fifth bottom, Fiorentina with 20 points, but only behind on goal difference.
Well, it's always a delight to follow Italian football. Martin Tyler here with you again. Alan Smith is with me again, and we have Calcio Our Football for you. This game really is a chance for him to express himself.
Well, watch out that defence. Top scorer in the league with 13.
Crotone, they need a better showing and certainly a better result than their last game, that home reverse against Bologna.
No, they just weren't at it in that 1-0 defeat. I'm sure their coach would have been furious at the end, but I can't see them winning here. I think they're actually going to lose again.
Let's check now on Genoa and their team lineup today. And it's interesting, they've got 3 at the back and 3 up front.
It's quite an unusual formation, isn't it? You don't often see it. It's going to be interesting to see how it pans out here. But I think the manager has got an option to switch, maybe go back to 4 at the back if he wants to.
De Rossi, well done the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. Good forward play from them. And he's threaded the path through neatly. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances, and pretty easy to cope with by the defending team. Here's the chance. The referee's given a corner. And it's a header. Well, he's put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance has come to him so early in the game. And I have to say, he reacted perfectly. Really sharp right from the off. And they've taken the lead here. Well, he's swung his foot at it. And he's good at these one-touch finishes. And that was sweet as a nut.
Yeah, kept his eye on the ball, kept his head over it, and a lovely connection.
They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Tackle here. Picked off that pass, and now he's got the ball and a chance to create something. And shoots! Gone for goal in spectacular style.
Well, I was expecting him to be wheeling away in celebration there.
Rincon. Attacking well here. Got the tackle in. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. He's beaten his man. Shots on here. Great stop. Well, that's gone behind. It'll be a corner. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Cleverly done with that technique. Tackle goes in. There's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match between the two clubs earlier in the season. But I'm sure the hosts are really determined to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They should be, because they didn't play well in that earlier game, but great chance here for the visitors.
And the goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. Well, he's kept the ball after a good first touch. Alan McAnally is our man, watching elsewhere. Alan, what have you got to tell us?
It's a goal for the home team. 25 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Cut out by the defender. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous... De Rossi! Oh! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Well, this is the team in form, isn't it? They are excellent, these players today, and they've got their reward here.
Well, you look at all of them, they all fancy getting on the score sheet. They're all drifting forward.
restarting at 2-0. Lazovic. There's good progress with this attack. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Well, that's letting the shot go. He's kept it out. And that will clear the danger. Referee points for a corner. Into the attacking third. Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more. And it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
Here's a chance to move forward from midfield after that interception. On the attack here. The break is definitely on. And here's the shot. Very good stop here. You can only put it behind for the corner. Shot! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Gone for the through pass. The shot's on! Oh, well saved. Palladino. And the board has gone up to indicate 3 added minutes. Here's Veloso. Palladino. It's looking good, this move. Now they've got the ball, let's see what they can do with it. Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance actually.
Well, there are other options from the bench. Well, the rain has continued through half-time, and it is relentless. This pitch can only take so much more water. Could be dangerous. Made the challenge well. Mesbah. Nicely played through ball. Shots on here. He's had to go full stretch. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Rincon. Home team ready to make a change. And the cross coming in. Here's a chance to counter-attack from that wasted cross by the opposition. on EA Sports very soon for you. The quarter-final Coppa Nazionale fixture. It's Genoa. They'll be hosting Milan.
Yeah, and I just think we might be in for a treat with this one, given how they have been playing, these two sides.
It is the goal-getting midfield player who's being substituted now.
Well, he has put in a lot of effort and maybe was just tiring towards the last 5 minutes here, so no wonder his manager's taken him off.
It's with De Rossi. Palladino. And here comes De Rossi. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. And shoots! What a fine save. Corner. Return pass. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Into the attacking third. Well, this is their next game for the visiting team, and you can follow it with us on EA Sports in Calcio app. They've linked up well. He's got his shot off now. You can see the deflection there. Corner. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. De Rossi. The shot's on! Really looking to make the losing team suffer with an increase of their advantage now. The referee says free kick. Still 20 minutes to go. Substitution now for the home team. News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Udinese. 73 minutes played, 2-1.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. De Rossi. Attacking well here. And here's the shot. Great stop. Corner count rising. Well, here we can see the corner count so far. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. De Rossi. Well, they're in a good position here. Challenges for the ball. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Could be dangerous. He's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually. Here's the chance! And the ball goes out for a goal kick. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Good strong tackle. Mesba. Palladino. Here's a chance to attack. Good
try his luck.
Well, it's a long way off target. It's a neat putt. Shots on here. Couldn't quite keep his composure there on this slippery surface.
Yeah, not easy. The ball skidding up very quickly towards him.
Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. He's coming forward with some danger.
Shots on!
Well, definitely attack after attack here. Doing what they've done to get into the lead, they're trying to get a bigger lead. And here's De Rossi. Good interception. And there we are, the final whistle has gone here. The referee's called a halt at 2-0.
Atalanta 0, Sampdoria 2, AC Milan 1, Napoli 3. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Juventus with 45 points, with a game in hand on the team below. In second, Roma with 42 points. In third, Sampdoria with 41 points. In fourth, Inter with 36 points. In fifth, Genoa with 34 points. In sixth, Atalanta with 32 points. In seventh, Bologna with 31 points, with a game in hand on the team above.